So we're up here on Stevens Canyon Road, just over one of the bridges they built a few years back. And I've got Osmand here, and I wanted to check out my new map that I made for this area. So we go configure, and I've got the offline vector map there as the main map. And I'm going to go to the overlay, turn that on, and this is the new map I made. It's called Pond Dam 2, and yeah, that looks like it lines up. The old pond dam is just around the corner here, so what I want to do is I'm going to go around the base of the pond dam and over to the top of those two waterfalls you can see there just above the slider there on the lower center. Just right up from the end of that slider, you can see there's sort of a vertical trace there. And that's an old road that runs up this canyon. And you can see it goes quite a ways up that canyon. But anyway, I wanted to see if I could get up there. I haven't ever gone above those waterfalls other than maybe just a few feet. This was the old road to access the pond dam. And you can see the creek's flowing pretty good down there. Yeah, you're definitely not crossing the creek here. It's way too deep. That's why I came over the bridge. A couple weeks ago I went down on this corner right here and shot a picture of the two waterfalls up there. And yeah, this is the old road under the pond dam here, and I'm headed up that way. But yeah, there's the pond dam. So I came up here last week and I forgot to bring my good camera here. I tried shooting this on my cell phone, but with the lower light levels it just doesn't work very well. So I figured I'd come back this week. We're going to go over the outflow channel, and then I want to try to get up on this side of the bank and take another look for this old road that I see on the hillshade map. And I didn't find that road last week, but I wanted to come up and look again because I might need to go up canyon a little bit farther. So I figured, well, come back up here and take another look. Okay, this is where the two waterfalls split off here. The newer waterfall, the bigger one, goes off that way, and the original outflow channel goes down there and drops off. It's down a little bit from last week. It was up around this rock last week. This is where you can cross the channel, and last week I tried going up through here and that was a big mistake. That was just horrible up there. But I found when I came back, if you just follow the channel up here, and then you can see that kind of lighter colored tree there. If you take a right there, there's a clearing, and it goes up here, and then there's a big clearing. So I'll fire up the camera when I get up to that clearing. Okay, so the outflow channel is down there, and like I said, if you go up to that light colored tree and just take a right turn and you come up through here, it looks kind of brushy, but it's all just vertical brush and you can just sort of walk through it. It's not like a tunnel. Like down here, you had to almost get down on the ground and crawl under it. The 1946 topo map shows that there were two structures out here along the creek on the flat there, and then there was a road that came up right here, and there was that pond dam down there, which is still there. So this was probably something to do with those two structures. I imagine this was all cleared out in here, and then slowly this brush, but you can see it's just encroaching on this clearing. And way up at the top there, the brush is coming down, and you can see here at the bottom the brush is moving up. There's little tiny plants just starting to grow. It's what, about 80 years since whatever those structures down there, if it was like a ranch, maybe they had cattle or something grazing up here, and this would have been all open. So last week I went up to the top there, the top of the clearing, thinking I could maybe get over. So there's either 10-foot high brush or there's just a whole pile of downed wood, and there's just no way to get past there. So a couple of years ago I hiked down to the creek, came across the creek, and there's an old road bank that comes up the side of the creek, and then it turns up this ridge, and I followed that road up a ways, and that's where I hit that old pipe that came over the ridge and probably fed water down to those buildings. I didn't follow that road anymore because I dropped down to look for those buildings, and that road continues and it goes right here. At least according to the hillshade map, this is the road, but I'm just not seeing something that looks like a road. It's very faint on the hillshade map, but I'm thinking I might try going a little farther up there if I can get through the brush, because the farther up you go, the more distinct the road is. Okay, that was that big oak tree I was on the other side of down there, so I came up around that oak tree. Yeah, so right along the base of that oak tree, this is the old road right here. You probably won't believe that looking at the video, but yeah, right here, here's the road cut. There's like gravel where they dug away the bank, and then there's kind of a flat here, and then right down here it drops off pretty steep again. So yeah, this is the road. Yeah, so I don't think I'm going any farther. This nice open road has been taken over by this brush. You can see the sun is coming in like this angle, so this side does get like afternoon sun, and it's also lower. We're probably 850 foot elevation here, so this is a different kind of brush. It's not that greasewood, but you can see how dense it gets down there. Okay, I came back down a little farther where you can actually see the road a little better. You can see the road cut there. There's the flat road, and then it falls off down the canyon. It gets pretty steep down there, and here you can see the roadbed there, and then this was that big oak tree right here. I guess that's why I couldn't see it last week, because I was down there and all I saw was that downed wood here. But I came up around, and sure enough, it's right there. As soon as I came down here, it's like, there it is. That's what it takes. You've got to see enough of a thing that looks like a road, and then it'll just click. That is the road. I just wasn't seeing that before. Yeah, I don't think I'm going up that canyon. At least I found the road. That was the whole point of today. I wanted to come up here and give it one more shot. I just shot that last clip up on the other side of this big tree here. Up there, that road is just perfectly distinct. But down here, once you get past this little tree that fell down, there's no sign of it. This might be where the road went, but man, I guess, yeah, maybe like right down there. It's just, yeah, that's probably where it went. Right down through there. I can see like a faint little road cut there. The problem is here, the hill isn't quite so steep, so they didn't have to cut the road in as far. With all these leaves and stuff, it's just filled in. Yeah, this is really, really faint on the hillshade map. You have to squint just right, and you can kind of make something out. And that's what just barely visible on the hillshade map looks like. I mean, on the ground, there's nothing there. Now that I know that it goes here, I can kind of convince myself that there's a road here. Yeah, I crossed the outflow channel up there, and you come through here. This is the old road that came under the pond dam. Again, it's pretty faint up there, but then you come around here, and yeah, you just have this perfectly preserved old road right here. I'm just not sure what this road was built for. Maybe it was built to put in that overflow channel. It doesn't go anywhere from here. It just goes up to the outflow channel there and stops. And then the other road is up higher, and it just goes this way. So yeah, I guess this was maybe just a construction road or something. You see they had some big rocks in there. Anyway, yeah, this is another one. You don't see it until you're right here, and then all of a sudden it's just, there's a road in front of you. So anyway, yeah, I just headed down here. I'm gonna go up there. You have to crawl through a tunnel of brush to get around the washed out section, and then I'm back to the bike. 'Cause yeah, this is a Really nice road. This is one of the first roads I discovered up here, because I had walked down the creek and then I came up here and it's like, there's a road here. I just stumbled on it by accident, and then I hiked up there and it's like, there's a pond dam. There's a man-made dam right there. And then I started looking on old maps, and then I found the hillshade map, which shows all of this stuff. So yeah, I found this road before I had the hillshade map, so that's kind of neat. Yeah, this was, I think, one of the first old roads that I had no clue was here, and just stumbled on this by accident. Stay tuned, I'll be doing other videos, and as always, thanks for watching.